Welcome back. This is Board Game Officer.
And Cooper.
And we are back with Chapter 6 of Chronicles of Drunagor. And as you heard, I do have my nephew, Cooper, here that is going to be playing with us. We do have some new characters here. Actually, let's go over the characters real quick before we get into the story.
We've got melee weapon here. It's called Battle Focus. I can focus one and cleanse one. Then I have this passive action. It's called Darkness Adept. Your CC are held as available AC and can be used as wild cubes. That's pretty much just describes that right there. I have these two ranged abilities. Darkness Bolt gets +1 hit and +2 damage and slow, and Vile Lightning gives strike 1 and +1 hit. I have 2 agility abilities. Shadow Step, it's a spell attack. I get jump 3, telekinesis 3, and 1 damage. Shadow Retreat is jump 3, self heal 2. These wisdom skills are Veil of Darkness, which is a reaction. It prevents 2, and Shadow Thrust gives me shield 2 and telekinesis 2. Remove Curse heals 2 and cleanses 1. Self assured. Whenever an enemy dies, self heal 1.
Which we'll have to remember. I am horrible at remembering that. So we're going to have to remember that. Cooper's going to help me remember that this time.
Yes.
I forgot it multiple times last time.
Spell attack stuns enemy, 1 damage and stun. Spell attack gravity push, 2 damage and push 3. These go well with this passive ability, which says your spell attacks gain +1 damage bonus, so that'll be pretty useful.
Woo-woo.
Renew impact, self cleanse 3, and shadow purge +4 hit +3 damage. In my backpack I have a potion of healing, which allows me to discard to self-heal 6. My first focus ability is called the Shield of Darkness. I self-curse 2 and prevent all damage, which will be useful with my ability, and re-energize self-shield 2 and take a free recall act. My crossbow, whenever I roll +16, the attack gains +2 damage, and I may change its target to another target at any range. This lesser displacement cloak I can displace, and it is a reaction. I get a self-curse 1, prevent 4, stealth, and telekinesis 1, so that's a lot to do. The Amulet of Power, empower. The next attack you make this turn gains reroll and deals double damage, applied only to the first attack of multiple attack action. So that will work well with a bunch of attacks. I can put a bunch of attacks together and I can do a lot of damage with that. So I can use curse cubes as action cubes. So whenever I get a curse cube, I set it off to the side and I can use them as a wild cube to place anywhere. So actually, curse cubes spent this way are not recalled when you take a recall action. The only way to take that out is to cleanse one. Anything written on the ability with that curse cube that I've spent is doubled. That's really, really useful with all of those attacks. I can do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. If you guys have ever watched my videos, you know I love Sskar, so I'm excited for him to play that one. Now, let's go over Sun real quick. So, Sun, I actually gave her the light maul. It's a big hammer, but it's a light weapon which she could take. So I figured, which is a 9+ and 5 damage, but she only can make 1 attack on any attack action. So I made sure not to give her any multiple attacks. So she's more of a melee character, right? She's got Iron Fist, +0 hit reroll, +1 damage. She's got a low kick, +3 hit knockdown. Then she's got a battle focus on her range, focus 1, cleanse 1. She's got a force strike, a +5 hit. I think that's the biggest plus on any character that I know of. And then +1 damage. Agility, she's got move 3 and focus 1, which really is quite nice because sometimes you just need to move, so getting that focus with that actually is nice. Then, I love this, abundant steps. After you resolve an attack action, you may self-move 2. This is where she becomes amazing because she is melee, but she could run away too easily, which is great. And then for her wisdom, she's got Diamond Body, Self Key 1, Retaliate 2, and then Balance Finding, Self Heal 2, and Focus 1. Now, the key, anytime that she has key, she could discard 1 to make an attack of +0 hit, so basically gives her an extra attack there. And then her focus abilities for 2, she could do a +3 hit, +3 damage, and push 3. And if to spend 3, she gets a cleave 2, +1 hit, and +2 damage. So for her abilities, I have upgraded, this is her wisdom skill here, that whenever you roll 16+, Self Key 1. So I'm hoping that way I could get more key, because right now this is the only ability that she could do to get key right now. And then the next, which is awesome, Dragon Strike, which is very monk-like, right? But +4 hit, +2 damage, and push 4, which is amazing. And then I have her as the Defender, which is heal 2 and cleanse 1, toughness +3, join the fray, self-shield 2, and move 2, and +0 hit, and then to prevent 3. Now, because I have so much hit and because I need a 9+, I gave her the Ring of Precision, which gives me a +2 hit to all my rolls. And then I gave her the Rune Carved Cloak, which we got just last playthrough, that is self-prevent 4 and move 2. But if I use both cubes, I will have to flip this over, and then I won't have any defensive ability until I spend 1 focus to flip it back over. Oh, and we'll go over this with Sskar too, we forgot to go over, but we have 1 class ability. So this is, you can't really see it here, we'll go. So we just have that level 1 for the monk, for Sun, is is Inner Balance. You always hit whenever you roll 1 on the d20. Yes, please. Especially with how like big of roll she's going to be doing. I love that. Let's go through Skar's. We forgot Skar's class ability.
I have darkness resistance, and I suffer no damage from darkness, so I won't take any damage when I go into darkness.
Which is super nice. We had that last game, but we had to get rid of the thing that gave us that, so I'm glad we have another character that has that. All right, so that is our character. Let's go ahead and read the Draconian Dungeon.
When, at last, you recover your senses and look around, you see, on the right side, a mound of buried ruins, alongside a frowning Drunagor. On the left side, barriers made of some kind of luminous glass, confining a lot of those creatures in halls overrun with them. By their squeaks, they already know you're there. What you don't see any sign of is the seeds of darkness. Maybe for the best.
These halls are protected by magical barrier traps, set to prevent anything down here from running out of control, or some monster could find its way up there.
The sage satisfies your curiosity.
The tome we're looking for is there, resting atop that altar, guarded like the precious treasure it is.
He finishes, pointing to an alcove sculpted between the frescoes where stands an open book behind another wall made of that same energy. And to think, you imagined that your sole trouble on this voyage would be fulfilling the quest that the paladin tasked you with too slowly. But look at how it all unrolled itself. Now you're stuck under many, many floors of rubble, fighting to recover some book that, supposedly, has information about the mysterious enemy and how to defeat it.
But that's not everything. For us to be able to lift the barrier protecting the tome, we'll need to collect at least 3 rune keys, which are stored in the halls around us. In the end, fate has played a trick on us. We're the very ones who will need to lift the barriers holding back the monsters. Oh yeah, least of all, we cannot linger here for long because the old walls and columns that hold this floor aren't steady and strong. They won't endure the battering of these agitated creatures for much longer.
You sigh in frustration at the irony, but assent with your head, preparing yourself for the upcoming battle.
When you're ready, my fellow, pull one of the levers over on that arcane panel so we can settle this at once.
All right, so for standard rules, we have the same. We have Darkness Hunting. Rules, again, we've got the Darkness Behaviors, goes after the strongest. Recall actions the same. Winning, losing the same, and starting the adventure is all the same. However, we have plenty more to go on here. Ooh, I didn't know we had Thormagor. Okay, during this adventure, Thormagor will follow you, and you'll need to protect him. Take his companion card and place an NPC token adjacent to you to represent him. You can find details about companion on page 30. At first, the sage is loyal. If Thormagor is defeated, the adventure immediately ends in failure.
Dang.
Okay, so we have him again, but that is new. We're going to use Arcanos again, so I'd much rather use a miniature than a little token. So this will be Thormagor. All right, then we got random locked doors. In this adventure, all doors will be placed in any slot, and that's why they all have the number 0 on them. The setup shows all 4 doors with the same number. Additionally, all doors are considered locked until an effect changes this. No character can enter a map tile inside a tray behind a closed door. Makes sense. However, we do have a collapsing roof. Before starting this adventure, you must recognize the rune bag. Reorganize. And don't worry, I could read. You must reorganize the rune bag, leaving only 3 runes of each color, a total of 15 inside it. Every time the 3rd rune of the same color is placed on the initiative track, you must remove from the board the rune associated with that rune color. Remove the whole dungeon tray and map tile and door connected on it. You skip this removal if the door to that room is already opened. So basically these rooms can vanish away from us. Buried Surprise. As an additional preparation for this adventure, take the Buried Surprise special event deck, shuffle it and place it next to the board. When any door is opened, after you complete its setup, draw a card from this deck and resolve its effect immediately.
Cool.
And rune keys. The runes placed on the board in the first setup are rune keys. To collect one of them, a character needs to be adjacent to it and use the search a chest minor action, taking it from the board. Additionally, a hero who loots a rune key may immediately be placed on one of the hero starting positions of their choice. Once 3 of the 4 rune keys are collected and the last enemy is defeated, read end of the adventure, what we came here for. So as you can see, this is going to be our setup here. We've got everything. We just don't know what is going to be spawned behind these doors. And as it stated, we can't jump from there if that door is so closed that it's considered blocked off. And we have that. Let's go ahead and get it set up.
Sweet.
All right, so we do have Drunagor here. Just as a reminder, he's got a sturdiness of 5, range, movement of 4, 3 attack, and trick or treat, which is healing heal 2 for a hero within 1 range, or bleed 2, burn 2, or poison 2 to an enemy within range 1. So we are going to give Drunagor to Sskar. He's going to like follow him, meaning he'll just go after his turn. So there we have the setup here. I'm trying to get it all on camera here. So just to show you these things here, these are what are the rune keys that we have to pick up. As it stated that if the 3 from the rune bag of that color gets put onto the initiative track, this whole area is going to get taken away unless this door is already open. And then we have this interaction token, which is those levers that Drunagor was telling us to pull. And let's hope it's not Kronk pulling the levers.
Pull the lever.
And yeah, let's go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and have Sun go. First thing on my turn is I'm Monk right here. There we go. Let's get up close and personal here since not much is going on. So Monk here is going to interact with that right off the bat, which we have interaction page number 16 here. All right, so we have 4 levers here. We have pull the bone lever, pull the gem crested lever, pull the skull lever, or pull the wooden lever. I mean, I don't.
Let's hope we don't pull the wrong lever. You know
Right?
what I'm saying?
Just dang it, Kronk. Why do we even have that lever? We'll go with 68. That's
Cool.
what Sun's going to do. Even though a bit uncertain of what could happen, you pull the bone lever and prepare yourself to deal with the consequences. You gain focus too. Ooh, yay.
Cool.
All right, and I will gain 2 focus. Then open the door of the room containing the orange rune and add the setup it shows. Then if there's another locked door on the board, this resolution does not reduce the value of the interaction token. All right, so orange one's way over there, so we're going to open this door. Turning to ashes right before your eyes, the wall of crystallized energy protecting this hall fades away, setting the monstrosities confined by it free. Sighing, you get ready for another hard round of fighting. But wait, what could that be? Dun dun dun. All right, so there we have the setup. We have, as you can see, we have a Shadow Mistress, which got a shield axe, which is great right now because there's nothing on there right now. Cleave 2, attack twice for 3, and we have a Shadow Vampire. Ooh, we have the alternate vision. It means he has jump, relentless, vicious, and does 2 damage. Vicious means that you cannot reduce the damage. So it's just 2 straight up. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, cool. And as you can see, they both will activate before Sskar gets to go. So actually, that might be okay. They might do it a little bit closer to us. Meaning, I do not want to get over there very bad. Because if I go over there, they're just going to come and attack me. Yeah, I'm actually just not going to do anything on my turn. I mean, I feel kind of bad, yeah. Well, I will do something. I'm just going to at least move to here. So I'm at least prepped for them, and a little bit closer at least. Okay. And go from there. All right, big move, big move. And now Shadow Mistress is going to go, but all she's going to do is go 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 4, wait. I miscalculated. I'm staying there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, yeah. That's all she's going to do because she's melee, so she can't attack. And then this guy, Shadow Vampire's got 5, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming after, actually technically he would go there. That's a little bit closer, I guess. All right, now it is Sskar and Drunagor's turn.
I'm going to use this Vile Lightning, which will strike 1 and +1 hit.
And they are within 1 zone. Which that actually doesn't happen with 2 players because you only have 2 monsters. 2 or 3 monsters at a time usually. So it's actually not common. That's handy.
Cool.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah. 5 +1.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Dang.
That sucks. That's
Dang.
not a good way to open up.
No.
All right. Yeah, so that's a dud.
I'm going to move next to this chest so I can open it.
Roll to see if it's trapped. And it's not trapped. So
Sweet.
nothing happens.
That's plus next to the 5 I rolled.
Yeah. You're right.
Discard to 2 damage and burn 4.
Which is great.
Nice.
And the range on these are infinite.
Cool. So with this 2 damage, and it is a spell attack, meaning that'll be 3 damage, and then I'll burn 4, which is pretty sweet. I'm going to do Shadow Purge, which is +4 hit and +3 damage, which I hope I roll better. 11.
There you go.
Nice. And that would be +4. So that's 15.
Wait,
Dang.
no, +3.
Oh, +4 to hit though. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
maybe
don't
if I
forget to
got
put your
that.
cube there.
I'm attacking the Shadow Mistress for 7.
Already down to 5.
Nice.
Tell you what, when you roll good, you're It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Right. All right. Anything else?
Not really. There's nothing to do.
All right. So now Drunagor, so that he could do trick or treat, which no one's within range 1 and I'm not hurt, and enemies are not within range 1. So trick or treat's not going to do anything. Drunagor.
Moving Drunagor here and attacking the Shadow Mistress for 3. Already down to 2 health.
So what you're telling me is if you want to miss, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, so now no one's out on here, so we'll draw 1 rune, and we have a green little zigzag here.
The darkness.
That means Sun does have to take 2 undefendable damage. Now we'll flip that one over, and it is Sun's turn again. All right, I'm gonna do something this time.
You better.
I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm just gonna be this monk in the corner. Ow. All right, so they are at a range of 1, which I made sure to not use my red cubes last time. That's because the Shadow Mistress only has 2 health left, and they are gonna go right after me. So I want to make sure I take care of them or of him. Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. This is why I like Sun here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. So I'm adjacent to the Shadow Mistress there. I'm going to use this melee cube to do a +3 hit and knockdown. And I actually have +2, so this is a +5. 17! Oh, baby. And 16 plus means that I get to, where's the 16 plus? 16 plus right here. I get to self-key 1. Booyah! So I get to self-key 1, which basically gives me a free attack. These, because I have a melee weapon, means that these have to be melee. I definitely kill that guy. This guy. That means this Scar would heal 1, but he's not injured. So we don't have to worry about that. And now this is where I love Sun, because I have abundant steps. So because I made an attack, I'm going to jump here. So I'm melee against him now. And I'm going to spend that key to do a +0 attack, which actually is a +2 because I have that ring of precision. 15!
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about. This is how you roll. That means I do 5 damage, and yeah, it's just a +0 straight up. So 5 damage from 12 down to 5. Now I still have another action cube, but wait, I attack, so I do have abundant steps, so I'm going to jump back again to right there. So now I could do a ranged attack. You see why I love Sun?
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. +4, +2 damage, push 4. How much health does he has left? 7. How much damage am I doing if I hit? If I hit, watch, I'm going to miss now. Oh, I'm going to do 5 +2. Oh, I'm going to do 7. And I have a 4 +2, so I have a +6 to this. 11. That's a dang hit. That's what I'm talking about. That is 7 damage, and therefore I kill him. Because I had nothing last turn, that was making up for me not doing anything.
Yeah.
Now that we've gotten rid of him, which is great, but now we got to get all the way over there, or at least one of us has to get over there so we can pick that up. So, and I already did my movement. Oh, I did attack again. So I think one of us should open up the next door, and one of us should head over there.
Okay.
Right, because as soon as you open this, you spawn back here.
Okay.
Right, so it's not like
Yeah, it's
you're
not
going to
like
take
you have
forever
to-
to get back.
yeah.
But I was right here, and because I attacked, I did my abundant step to move there. Because I made an attack, and I can move.
Oh, yeah.
I just bounced around. I was like, hi-ya, jump over here. Hi-ya, jump over here. Hi-ya. I love it. I love her so much. So we have taken care of these, and that means it is Skar's turn.
Yes.
You are right.
I'm going to use my basic movement. Go 1, 2, 3. Then I'll use this to jump 3, self-heal 2, but I don't need to heal because I'm at full health. I'll go 1, 3, so I'm next to this rune. Interact with it and pick it up. Because I found that rune, I get to hop back here.
All right, anything else? Because now you're back here.
I will interact with that to pull another lever. We'll open this one.
The skull lever.
Even though you're afraid of whatever comes next, you pull the skull lever and get ready for its effects. You gain focus too. Then open the door to the room containing the gray rune and add the setup it shows. Then if there's another locked door on the board, this resolution does not reduce the value of the interaction.
We forgot these buried treasures.
Oh.
So let's do, so this one is going to be for this one. Let's see if we can't retroact it. Summon the following monsters using the room's rune as their spawning point. 1 to 2 players, 1 gray monster fighter. So do we spawn one back there? Or do we just spawn a third one? Yeah, so that one's hard because if we spawn it back here, then it's all the way back there again, where it would have come up and attacked us or been here with the other two. So it totally throws everything off. That was my bad not remembering. So we're just going to do this door a double one. How about that? So we're going to spawn 1 extra gray monster fighter. And now opening this door. No! Stifling Mist. Until the adventure ends, consider the range of all agility skills, wisdom skills, focus abilities that aren't weapon attacks, and consumable items reduced to 1 area away. The same applies for multicolored skills activated with agility cubes or wisdom cubes. We'll put that right there. And we'll just spawn 1 extra gray monster fighter with this door. So we have a skeleton Archer, which is the standard. And then we have another Shadow Vampire alternate. However, because we're spawning an X1, we'll just spawn 2 Shadow Vampires. So we do have those 2 up there. So that means I will get to activate before they do, which hopefully is a good thing. I don't know. We'll see. Because they are kind of far away here, but they definitely would get to me. So
Nope, I think that's it. My turn.
all right, then we'll come down and we're going to draw 2 runes now. All right, and we've got a blue T. Do you want to grab a blue T? And we have a red straight. The T is going to first come after me. However, we can choose however it goes. So I'm going to send it, actually, I'm going to send it that way. We're going to put it like that, and then we'll have to put this one down. That, all right?
I do not take damage.
You do not take damage, or Scar does not take damage, but Sun will take another 2 damage. All right, we flip this over, and it is Sun's turn. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I'm going to get hit after. I'm going to get hit hard. I'm doing it. I do it. I might die, but I'm doing it. I'm going to do join the fray here. So I self-shield 2. And then I move 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I come up into his face. However, so it is a +0 hit. But since I'm lower, it's a -2 hit. But because I have this, it's a +2 hit. So it actually cancels out to a +0 hit. However, I still need a 9 or more for this. Oh, it was almost on 18. It was almost on 18. All right, so that was a dud. So now, but I did do an attack. So I'm going to do an abundant step, move back 1 here. So then I could do this 4 strike here as a range. +5 hit, +1 damage. This is a +7 hit. Oh, 4 again, but 7 + 4 is 11, so that's a hit. Which is 5 + 1, so that's 6 damage to the blue guy. Okay, yeah, 6 damage, so he's down to 6 health already. And then, but wait, there's more. So I'm going to spend this focus to do my body strike. +3 hit, +3 damage, and push 3. However, I am still lower than him, so that just basically nullifies my ring precision, so it's just a +3 hit and a +3 damage. 18! Yes, I do have a 16+ ability, which will give me that key. But that is 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's at 6. So that will kill that guy. And he's a goner. Booyah. Alright, and because I attacked, I can have my abundant steps go 1, 2. So I run away. See, look how far away I am. I'm fine. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like, for real though, like,
yeah.
that was not bad at all. Yeah. Yeah. Hit, run away. Hit, run away. And I'm going to open up that chest. So see if it's trapped. I got poison 2. That's the worst one out of them all. So I'll get that poison 2. However, let's see what. That's who I am. Ooh, here we go. 5 damage, telekinesis 3, and stun. All right, now that is finally the end of my turn because I do have that key, but I can't attack anyone, so that will be it. So we will go to the Shadow Vampire's turn. However, I already killed one of them, so this is the last one. They do have 5 movements, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My abundant steps got away from you. All right, and so that is it. Then Skeleton Archer will go. However, the Skeleton Archer does have 4 movements, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he can get me. So let's look at see what he does. Multi-shot 2, which he can't get 2 of us, and poison 1 and 4 damage. Actually, that's not too bad because I do have this, which is prevent 4 and move 2. So let's use this one here. So I'm going to prevent 4. So I prevent it all, and I can move 2. Do I want to move 2? Do I need to move? Go 1, 2, just to move and maybe be in middle between these next 2 rooms.
You do you.
All right, and now it is Skar's and Thormagar's turn.
I'm going to use this Darkness Bolt, +1 hit, +2
but you have
damage,
to
and
move
slow.
first.
I'm going to move first. I'm going to use a ranged attack, so I have to move in. So I can use this one right here, Darkness Bolt, +1 hit, +2 damage, and slow. Get that +1 hit. 10, more than 8.
Booyah.
So that is 6 damage and slow.
Yeah.
6.
And then the condition.
Slow.
All right, so he's down to 6
Yeah.
already.
And then I'm going to use this blue cube to shield 2 and then telekinesis 2. And shield 2, and I did that so that I could have 2 colors left and do a free or a willing recall action. So that I could get that cursed cube so I can use it for other stuff.
Yeah. That's where Scar shine.
Mm-hmm.
Bring on the curse. I thrive in the
cube.
curse. You just put it with your colors.
Cool.
Yeah. Man, he's so nice. Like, you don't have to worry about like,
Uh-huh.
what do I want to block? What do I want to?
Uh-huh.
And now Thormagar. Ooh, heal me.
Heal you.
Yeah.
Why would I do?
Treat me. Don't trick me.
How do we do that? How do we
Yeah, so
represent that?
so it's just the trick or treat because we're within
Yeah.
range 1. So we'll just go ahead at the beginning of his turn. He heals me 2.
Cool. I'm gonna do his turn. He's gonna move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's gonna do 4 damage. 3 damage. I'll do 3 damage to Pink Eye.
Boom.
3 damage left.
All right, and we have draw 1 ruin again. Wow, we need to get away from this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, just 1 though here. The gray straight. Grab along.
Mm-hmm. But I don't take any damage.
Yeah. So Sun will take that 2 damage right back that he gained from Thormagar. And we'll flip this over for next time. And now it is Sun's turn. However, Sun does have poison, so she will take 2 more damage. Whew. Ha ha ha. Alright, so here's the problem. I did not do a willing recall last time. So I have 0 attacks right now.
So we did realize that Sun can do more damage, so we did not do damage to this person, we did damage to this one.
Alright, that allows me move 3 and focus 1. And I'm going to move to 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do self-heal 2, which I definitely do need. And focus 1. So I flip that focus over. And then I'm going to spend that focus. Alright, so I'm going to do a +3 hit, +3 damage, and push 3. I'm not below him this time. We're at even. So I just get that +3. So I have a +5. 4. And I have that +5. Holy cow. Dude, that's the 3rd time I've rolled that 4.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I was rolling good at first. Now that I was like, oh, you want to roll good? All right, so I do, what is that? 8 damage to the pink guy. So he is just a deaden. And that means he is gone. And that's pretty much all I could do. Oh, and then I have to take an unwilling recall because I used all my cubes. And I'm going to put it on probably my Retaliate. I don't like Retaliate. I feel like it's more important to get rid of. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to put it on. All right, so Shadow Vampire is a gunner, and it is the Skeleton Archer. However, Skeleton Archer is going to go 1, 2, and attack both of us for 4. So I am going to use my blue one here to block 4 and move 2, which, do I want to move 2? Oh, yes. I'm going to run over and start picking that up. 1, 2. I'm going to start running over to get that rune key, so I move 2 there for that reaction. He does have multi-shot 2, which means he's going to try to attack 2 of us at a range, 4 damage, and poison 1. Oh. Wait, I had shield, so I was supposed to get rid of that first.
So I'll take that damage, so that will get rid of that 2 shield. I'm going to use this reaction, prevent 2.
That's everything with that 2 shield.
So I don't take any damage. Again.
All right, and now it is Scar's turn.
So I'm going to use the Curse Cube on this one right here, which will give me +8 hit and +6 damage, which will kill that Skeleton Archer. The only thing I miss is if I roll a 1.
Don't.
Let's not do that.
Ooh, 11, that's a hit.
Yeah, that Skeleton Archer's dead.
Pew!
I'm going to move over here so I can interact with that and open up another door.
We've got either the wooden or the gem encrusted.
We'll pull the gem encrusted because it looks pretty cool.
All right.
Although fearful of what can follow this, you pull the lever inlaid with gems and brace yourself to face the outcome. You gain focus too. Then open the door to the room containing the green rune and add the setup it shows. Then if there's another locked door on the board, this resolution does not reduce the value of the interaction.
Yeah, which is perfect because since I'm already over here, that was actually a perfect one to pull.
Sweet.
All right, so here's what we have spawned here. So as you see, we do have a walking horror that will go below red, and we have a rotten flesh, which also goes below red. Man, if we didn't, oh wait, we're doing buried treasure.
Oh.
And we have stirred monsters. Activate each monster you just summoned, following the initiative order. Then the hero who opened the door continues their turn as normal. Oh snap! So the walking horror gets to move for 3. Go 1, 2, 3. He's melee, can't do anything. Rotten Flesh also moves for 3. 1, 2, 3. And he is going to attack me for 4 damage, which I do have a second cube here. It's going to flip it, but I definitely am going to do that instead of taking 4 damage. Well, what is it? So he has attack twice and intimidate 1. That means he's attacking me twice and 4 damage with attacking me twice. Holy bejeebers. So the first one, I am going to use the second one there. So that's 4. And I get, I get to move 2. Whoa. That means he's not going to get my That means he doesn't get that second attack because I moved away. Boom, baby. All right, that was good. Now the pink one will move 3. 1, 2, 3. Still kind of trying to come after me. All right, you still have one more action.
A lot can happen in one turn.
Yes, it can.
So I'm going to use this magic spell. I'm going to use this spell attack. I will jump 3, 2, and then I'll telekinesis 3.
Oh, yeah.
Move this one, 1, 2, 3, and I'll deal 1 damage.
Ooh.
Deal 2 damage because of Pact Blade.
Yeah. Oh yeah, almost there.
Beautiful.
Now you have Thormagar, who can, actually he could trick or treat, but you don't want to treat, but you could trick. Either one of those guys.
Thormagar is going to trick, gonna poison this one, poison 2 for that one, because that's what Thormagar does. Gonna put it on the blue one right there.
And then either one of them.
He
doesn't even need to
will
move.
attack for 3 to the blue one. So, yeah.
because it's 3D printed. All right, so that's Drunagor. Now they're all going to activate again. So we'll start with Walking Horror, which is movement of 3 and, yep, 1, 3. So actually, he's not going to move. Actually, technically, I don't know if this really matters, but technically, he's going to go 1, 2, because he does have Cleave 2. So if he can attack 2 people, he's going to do it. However, with his sturdiness of 5, it's not going to hurt him because he has attacking for 4, but he's going to attack you for 4.
So first, I'll spend 1 focus to self-curse 2 and prevent all damage. So curse 2, prevent all damage, and
then it is the Rotten Flesh's turn, and the blue one is going to go 1, 2. Oh man, and he's going to attack me for 4 again, which I'll use a green one here to prevent 3, which means I still take 1 damage, which means I will take the Intimidate 1. Whoops, 1. And then, oh no, then he attacks me again, and I don't have my move 2 for that defense. I don't have anything else, and you don't have anything to help me, do you? It was covered. Yep, that means he's hurting me for 4 and another Intimidate. Ouch. And then at my beginning of my turn, I'm going to take another 2 damage. All right, now we're going to draw 2 runes. We have a gray little shorty, short, which, ooh, that one's actually perfect. That one does not get you. Oh, so it is going after Sskar, because Sskar is actually higher up, and it's just going to go 1, 2, and 3 to try to get to him, but it does not. Meaning the second one is an orange, and it's going to be an L, and that one does fit. Go right there, but yeah, he doesn't take damage. So that was actually not bad. I was afraid I was going to come get some damage on me. We flip that over, and it is Sun's turn. So what does Sun want to do other than kill this stupid guy that's killing me? Oh, I do take my 2 damage from poison, and my first attack is going to be -2 damage. And I use both of my blue. Is that 2 health? I use both of my blue cubes, so I can't heal myself. Like technically, we could ignore all these guys and just go grab it as soon as we pick it up. Oh no, it does say we have to pick it up and kill all enemies. It does say we have to do that, so we do have to kill them. But we do not need to open up that last door because it will do nothing for us other than spawn more enemies that we have to kill and probably kill us.
yeah.
So maybe I will just take a trauma cube and just try to kill this guy. If I get a trauma cube, I'll just stand up next time, pick it up, and then you could go pick that up and Yep. So I'm gonna try to go out with a bang. Like, oh, you want to knock me down? Well, watch this. And I'm just going to take 1 step back so I could do a ranged attack here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one here. +5 hit, +1 damage, a 4 strike.
Make it.
I have a +5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I literally could not have missed that because I have this, which I hit on a 1.
Yeah.
I could not have missed that.
Yeah. Why'd you roll that?
Right? Well, because I could have gotten 16 plus to get me
That's
another
true,
key.
that's true.
Oh, that's what I should have done before I moved. So that was to the blue guy, and that was
Oh, did he
6
take that
damage.
poison?
Yeah, so he did not take his poison on his turn, so he's actually down to 11. But I do have this, so it was supposed to be 6, but it's only 4 damage going through. So he will go down from 11 down to 7. And now, but I do get my abundant step, so I am actually going to take another step forward. So I could use my key. This is just a +2 hit because of my ring here. 14. That is a hit. That is 5 damage to the blue guy. So he's down to 2. And I get to abundant steps. So I'm going to back away again. And I'm going to do an action to pick this up. We have 2 of those. And so he's at 2 health. He's got 2 poison. I still have 1 action, but I'm just going to heal. That's what I'm going to do with my last one. So I'm going to heal 2, so up to 4, and cleanse, which will get rid of that poison, so I'm not going to die. Heck yeah. I just wasn't expecting to kill him with... All right. And that will be the end of my turn. And we'll go over to Skar's turn.
So I'm going to use this Darkness Bolt. So I'll get a +2 hit and +4 damage, which will be 6 damage, which will take the monster down quite a bit. And slow, too. Roll. +2 to hit. Nice.
What do you get for 16 plus?
And +2 damage. And I can change my target to another target at any range. Sweet. I do a lot of damage.
He goes a lot of damage. Yes, it does.
That's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So close. So he'll go down to 2.
And actually, Drunagor can kill him.
Yeah. I'm going to use my movement to move up here so that I don't lose that -1 there. I'll attack him. So I'll use that one. So I can do 2 damage, but I'm using a curse cube, so it's 4 damage. It is a spell attack, so I will get a +1 damage bonus. That's 5 damage and push 3.
Push 6.
Push 6. But so he'll go down 5, and then I'll push him 6, but he can only go right there. So that's my turn.
Now Drunagor.
Now Drunagor will go. He has to move to attack, so he'll move here, and then he'll attack for 3, which will kill him.
Woo! Pow! Yowie! Alright. And the walking horror tries to go, but he's already dead. The rotten flesh. This one tries to go, but he's got too much poison, so he dies. He will go off the board. However, Scar is gonna get hit. Pretty good.
Yeah.
1, 2, and he's attacking you twice for 4.
So I'm going to use the Shield of Darkness. So spend that one, which will do Curse 2, and it'll prevent all the damage. So I'll prevent all damage for that one. He's attacking me again, and I'll just take that damage. So I don't get that 6th Curse Cube.
And you're taking Alright.
Sweet.
And now we're both at 4. He's at 4. She's at 4. But we almost got it. We're almost there.
Almost there.
And now we'll draw just 1 rune this time. And we're equal. When we're equal, it will go after the one up on the highest on the initiative track, so it actually is going to come after me, which it's right next to me, so it's obviously going to hit me. It can't not hit me. A little zigzag, red, and I'll go like that, and I'll take 2 damage again, down to 2 health. Although that's it. Over to Sun. Holy cow, I'm like way far away. I did forget to flip this, so we'll flip that over like that. First thing, I'm going to open up that chest here. Yeah! Not trapped. And ooh, we get a health self-heal 6, which I really think we don't need it. Unless you somehow don't kill him.
Okay.
Should I use it? Yep, I'm using it. I'm just going to use this right away to heal up 8, just to be safe. And so now I have movement. Oh, use that. So now I go 1, 2, 3. And these 2 should be technically adjacent, so I could go there. Ooh, but I can do this. I'm going to expend that to move another 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I could attack him. I will have that -2, but might as well attack because I can, right? So I'm going to do my +4 hit, +2 damage, and push 4. And this is just +4 because the minuses go out for my Ring of Precision. 6 + 4 is 10. That is a hit. And that does +4, +2 damage. So that does 7 damage. So that takes him down to 2. Yeah, oh, and that does make me have to do this. Just doing it, just make sure. And I'll put it on this one just because we're about done anyway. And this one doesn't have a plus damage, so I'm going to do it on that one. And I had to. Anyways, I'm doing that.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore this rotten flesh. I'm going to ignore this rotten flesh, go get this rune, then I'll have Drunagor run up and attack him, and he'll die, and then we'll win. I'll move 2.
Oh, wait, you got to move 1 more, because you can't be adjacent to an enemy and interact.
3.
Yep.
Grab this rune, which is our 3rd rune, meaning we just have to kill this enemy, and then we're done.
Yep.
I'll end my turn there. Have Drunagor go. We'll have him move to 3, 4. He is adjacent, or
1 area away.
1 area away. He'll do 3. We'll kill him. And then we win.
Woo woo. All right, we are done. So let's actually read.
Yeah, we have to read.
All right, so we do read End of the Adventure.
The battle was pretty intense, and the remains of the creatures of darkness were scattered all over the halls. Once again, you prevailed, and with 3 rune keys, now the path is clear for claiming what you came to take. That's it. I'm sure that's it, Drunagor says excitedly, glancing at his reward as the magic barrier around it vanishes. I can recall the details of all these engravings, these silvery filigrees, even if time and age have taken my eyesight. Feeling your duty is done, you allow yourself to loose or relax. Having the tome, you could finally depart to Valorai, as was your desire and assignment in the first place. Vartash Vratis, or Truth About the Vradish, the chronicles that tell the first clash between Darren and the darkness. A sharpened sword can defeat a foe, but a sharpened mind is one that can win a war, my friend. Finishes in the didactic tone that you now recognize so well. Made eager by the precious tome's retrieval, Drunagor gently leafs through some pages of thick parchment, confirming the suspicion that already was in his heart and memory. It's here, everything's here. The ballads narrating the struggle of the first belligerent against the darkness, the research they made about the enemy's forces, spells they used to turn the tides of the battle. All of it, he thinks aloud, certain of having made the most important discovery of the age. Despite all the blood and sweat shed, the first step of your journey together was a success. But now another question poses: how can you both move forward? The stairways that led you down here are buried now, and there isn't any other way out. Don't worry yourself, my fellow. This sanctum is built to serve also as a fortress. The same way they designed the dungeons, they planned tunnels for evacuation. He was with his eyes bent to read, almost as if he wasn't paying any attention to you. I'll start my job indeed. We don't know when we'll be allowed and threat free again. You, on the other hand, be alert for any creature in case they find their way here, and look for the hidden causeway that leads to the tunnels. I remember seeing some pickaxes that may help you near the frescoes. You sigh in frustration. After all, you weren't expecting to break stones to survive, or rather, to have a chance of surviving. Sooner or later, you know your provisions will be. You know you must find the promised tunnels that might not even exist, or you both will face a horrible fate. You don't even reckon the odds of the Draconians miraculously managing to you in time to rescue you. That is, if they survive the incursion. Once again, time isn't on your side. Definitely you didn't imagine how far answering that call for help in the woods would take you.
All right, so now each player chooses and unlocks a class ability for their hero. So let's go ahead and figure out what we want to do there. So I don't even have to think twice about this. All right, I'm just going to give this level 2. Whenever you roll 1 on the d20, you score a crit and gain stealth. Yeah, that's an easy one. Yep, that's what I got.
I'm going to upgrade to Shadow Blanket. Whenever you end your turn on top of darkness, Self Shield 2.
All right, and if you want to see Chapter 7, stay tuned. And I
And Cooper.
will see you later.
Bye.